Day 205 of Hey, what are you doing today? Time marches on. I guess I've got a couple different things going on with me right now. I definitely feel like I'm going through one of those downturns, which that's part of life, the highs and the lows. And sometimes you gotta go through the lows to get back up the highs. But I'm just I spoke of it yesterday. I'm kind of falling off track a little bit. Need some fresh motivation. Know that there's a big part of myself that I need to overcome, and until I overcome that part of myself, I'm gonna remain. No, I can't say that for sure, but I know that there's something I need to overcome, and it's up to me to graduate to that point and to make the decision to overcome that. But I was also thinking, it's day 205. I have 160 more days of at least this project. I've given it a time frame of 1 year, so that's still so much time. And even if I go through these little ruts, little spells, if I at least maintain, if I at least stay. I don't know how many days ago back I mentioned, a light or a beacon. As long as I stay focused on that beacon, even if I drift away from it a little bit, to maintain that steady course. Eventually, I'm going to arrive at that beacon. I'm going to arrive at that light. So even though I feel like I'm having a couple of off days here in a row, it's just a matter of something's going to occur. There's going to be some kind of catalyst that's going to bring me back, and I'm gonna even if only making reading. Still reading one of the books that I'm reading right now is still Endurance, the voyage of Shackleton, and right now it's kind of comical now. It just kind of hit me, but they were on this ice floe. They were on the solid block of ice, and and all of a sudden, it slowly started dissipating, and finally, after X amount of months, they launched these little boats, and they're in these boats, and they're going around. They're in the water, and the Antarctic water. With the storms and ice, and they're lifeboats. They're not big ships or anything like that, but they have three of these boats, and they're talking about almost like going from small little flows of ice to other ones as they move along, and they keep the ice keeps collapsing under them. However, they're driving forces to survive and to get back home. So I guess that's kind of where I'm at. Right now I'm kind of jumping from flow to flow, and every not exactly, but not a real good thing, but just kind of something that came into my mind that I'm on a little bit of thin ice right now, and it's going to break free, and I'm going to have to jump on that boat, and I'm going to have to paddle to the next one and hope that that one's a little bit stronger until finally I reach solid land, and make my way through it. So, but every day is growing. Every day is taking in some new piece of information. Even if I take it in and I don't retain it, and it's lost back there in the cycle, it may come forth, maybe brought forth at some point. But as long as I continue to strengthen what I've already got, to reassess and to reuse the things that I've gotten, and every day compound upon that. I've got to overcome myself at some point. So it's 205. I got 160 more days left to go, and just to think of the progress that I could have in that 160 days. I mean, I've made pretty good progress in 205 days. Not in some regards, not as much as I would hoped. In other regards, more than I could have imagined. So hopefully 160 days, I'll be here to wrap this up with some emphatic, huge change that I can demonstrate and validate this little endeavor. But at the same time, it's nice to kind of document the downturns, and the fact that if I wasn't doing this video part of it, I would probably lose motivation relatively easy if I wasn't tying everything together into a daily process. Not just this video, but all the other daily processes that I've enacted. That maintains, at some point, even when I'm the farthest away from this endeavor in my mind or in my spirit or my heart and my soul, whatever the case might be, the fact that I have these certain things that I have to do every day, bringing me back into this endeavor, keeps me moving forward. But it'll be interesting to see. The next course will be to spend the next year looking at these on a daily basis and seeing where I was exactly a year from then, and seeing where I'm at, and how things have changed, and maybe even revisiting these five 10 years down the road, 15, 20 years, I can kind of see myself, see the thoughts, and see where I was, and it's just something I've never really documented. I didn't document where I was at in my teens and my 20s and my 30s, you know, those kind of things. So, but anyway, I just want to make a quick one and say that you know, I'm jumping from ice floe to ice floe. Gonna find some solid land here in a couple of days, hopefully. So that's day 205. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.